Here we are again. October the 1st is tomorrow of 2024. And I feel very stuck. Is that you? Do you feel the same way? Do you feel stuck in the same hamster wheel over and over again in 2024? You know what your mission is, you know what your purpose is, you know what you are here to do, or do you feel a little fuzzy about it? I would love to know more about it. Drop it in the comments. What's up, homie, lovers, and friends? I am Tonia Emanuel. I am your bestie, and we are going to talk about what it is that is keeping us stuck. This right here is actually big movement for me. I hit play. No, I hit record actually. And I'm going to keep moving through this video no matter what. I'm not going to stop. It is going to be what it is because I want to take you guys on a journey. I want you to be on a journey here with me and know what it's like to start your YouTube channel from scratch. Well, it's not exactly from scratch because I've been doing this for playing on YouTube for about 7 or 8 years. I know that's a long time, right? But I have never officially launched it. I think I've changed the name about 4 or 5 times. There's some videos down there. My best audience has probably been found on YouTube. I had a Facebook group there for a while, had about 500 people in the Facebook group. I used to do a lot of videos in that Facebook group. I loved it, but I always wanted to be on YouTube. And this right here, by far, has been the hardest thing for me to do. And I would like to say that I don't know why, but I really do know why. A lot of it to me has been about feeling like I am going to be judged. I feel like, am I being an imposter? Do I know enough? Do you feel the same way? Well, let me tell you something. You are not by yourself. I honestly believe at least 95% of the people that are successful, even on YouTube or anywhere else, has the exact same feelings. It's no different. I have watched video after video because, of course, I am a YouTube junkie. I watch everything YouTube. Like when most people are watching Game of Thrones or the next big series, your girl is binge watching somebody's YouTube channel and trying to figure out the funnel. That's the truth, because I love social media. I love branding. I love everything about it. I love AI. I love technology. I know where we are now. And so it's so exciting for me to see this era and to really understand just how easy things have become. Like before, I couldn't just do this on my phone. I couldn't just have this little mini mic. I mean, it was a whole production just 2 years ago. And now things have become so easy to do certain things that I want to bring you along on the journey when I'm in the trenches and when I really am struggling so you can see you are not alone. So whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it too. Whether you want to change your career and you want to go on a different path, whether you want to start your own YouTube channel, whether you want to brand your business or rebrand yourself by stepping authentically into who you are, because really that's what I'm all about authenticity, about stepping in front of the camera and stepping up for yourself by any means necessary and doing it imperfectly. It has taken me so long to get in this space. So, right now, we're going to talk about the 5 things that have kept you stuck and that are most likely keeping you stuck, and the things that you probably haven't exactly thought about. So, I have a question for you. Do you feel stagnated? If you're here right now, I am sure there's something that you feel like you are meant to do, but you keep doing the same thing. You keep being stuck in the same pattern over and over again, and you just want to get out of that thing. So, how do you do that? Well, your nervous system is used to keeping you safe. Your brain is used to keeping you safe. So we have developed patterns why we can't step into our purpose, our mission, and why we can't being honest about what our vision is. And those three things are very different. And I don't always think that we recognize what the difference is between your purpose, your mission, and your vision. And so I want to make sure that we are clear in having the same conversation and that you understand my terminology and what I mean by mission, vision, and purpose. Because what comes first is your purpose. And that is, what are you here on this earth for? For me, one of the things that was a real eye opening experience, if you've never heard about it, is human design. Human design really opened my eyes around understanding who I am, my purpose, what my design is, and the things that I am here to create. It gave me a sense of freedom. If you are not clear what human design is, I have a video that you can watch, and I'll put it up here, and you can go watch it. It's Human Design 101. And human design is really a modality. His name is Rahu. And I know this is going to sound like it is so woo woo, but it's so very not. It's more of quantum physics. It's also your I Ching. It's also Western astrology. Like, some people believe in following astrology to the T, but because you're on a unique journey, each and every one of us, it's hard to follow that as a map because there are twists and turns. But it is a clear blueprint that you can look at as an archetype to say, hey, this is like me. So if you're interested in human design, check that out. That has been one thing that's given me a clear path of my journey and kind of freed up some things for me. I think you might enjoy it. So check it out and see what you think about it. Do your own research. But feeling like I was not clear was one of the biggest things for me. And then doubting myself when I got clear. But what I think you will find, and what I found, is that for me, the same thing came up over and over again. It was the thing that people always came to me for. It's always been the question, it's always been the thing. I've always been a nurturer and someone who saw things very clearly, saw the vision and how pieces of the puzzle aligned in things, and saw a lot of strategies and the way things aligned themselves in business. And that was just my special little thing that I thought everybody could do. So it seemed really simple to me. And long and behold, no, everyone cannot do that thing. And so, whatever your purpose is intrinsic to you, is very simple. And it is not hard. You don't need to do a lot of studying around it, but you do because you love it and it's the thing for you. And sometimes there is a through line as well. For many of you, there could be something that is that comes back, and it's always that thing. Like, people who are really good at sales, like, everything that you do always comes back to sales, or being able to do it. You always gravitate towards that thing. But each one of us has a unique thread that we're supposed to pull through the collective, where we're serving others. That is your purpose. Your mission is something that you do with your purpose that serves a large group of people. And you have found a way to tap into a mission that is of service to others, but your purpose is unique to you. Your vision is what the outcome is for you. Yes, you can have a vision for your business, but when we're speaking about personal branding, it's really about you. What am I here to do? This is my purpose. What mission do I want to support with my purpose? How do I want to get paid? And what is the vision of the life that I want to live? And how do I want to enjoy the fruits of being true to who I am, true to what my purpose is, and true to how I serve others? Because money is reciprocal, it's currency. And so, therefore, it will always come back to you when you are walking and moving in flow with the currency will flow back to you. And so there's something you're here to do. You know what it is. You know. And it's also that thing that you keep putting on the shelf and denying. Why? Number 3, stability. We have been conditioned to believe that we must work hard as corporate people who are moving up the corporate ladder and to have management or CEO positions. We often get stuck in the minutia of the business and the mission of that company or organization. Unless you own your own business, but then you know what? We'll just put a pin in that. We're going to come back to that piece because I don't want to move too fast. I have my notes. I've been a big girl and I actually wrote notes. And so I'm going to stay on track. No, ADHD, you will not run away with this time. So, with that, we will stick to these notes. Understanding that many times we will get caught up with the business's mission and the purpose of that business and the vision of that business, especially when you work in corporate America. I've been in corporate America or higher education for what? I'm 49 now, so since I was 22 years old. And a lot of times I have been so focused on the business of making sure that I was fitting into the mold of that organization, that I was being a leader in the capacity that I was assigned in that business. But I challenge you on that to understand that a lot of times the business and the job that we are doing is not always our purpose. Some people have been lucky, but if you're watching this video, that ain't you. So we're going to stay right here where we're at and understand that if you are not doing a job that you are passionate about, that you love, that is providing you with the things you want, the way that you want to live, chances are you have been conditioned to understand to stay at that job, to focus on what the boss wants you to do, to focus on what is the mission of that business. But I ask you to step back and reconsider what is your true purpose. What is your calling? And how does your calling fit into the vision and the mission of the business where you are working? Does it fit there? And if it does not fit there, is there a place that you can serve with your purpose, be a part of a mission that aligns with your purpose that will allow you to live the vision of the life that you really want to have? And can you be honest about that vision? Understanding, number one, where you are stagnant, where you are stuck. Are you stuck on understanding what your purpose is? Are you stuck on understanding what mission can you be involved with and how can you help the collective with the purpose that you were meant to be here and in of service? Or are you stuck on having a vision for your life? Why is it important? Well, it's important for you to have a vision for your life because it's like taking a trip. If you were going to Florida and you wanted to go to the Fountain Blue, you need to have a idea of where the Fountain Blue is located, a specific destination, preferably. You need to know that it is in Miami. You need to know what street it's on because you need to go to this specific address because this is where you want to arrive because you want to experience the beautiful things that are in the Fountain Blue. So, this is where you need to go. And the only way you're going to get there and be able to plan for your trip is if you have a vision of where you want to go, and being in the fountain blue in their beautiful hotel with all the beautiful navy and gold marble that is absolutely beautiful and wonderful, and experiencing the wonderful sheets and who you're going to be with and what you're going to do while you're there. You want to have a visceral feeling about where you are going, why you are going there, and then your mind and your heart can make the connection and then lead you there. And the tough things like booking the flight, coming up with the money, arranging for car service, all the details you will begin to figure out, because it is worth it to get to what you want to experience, how you want to feel. Most of the times we think that we want money or different things because we want this certain thing, but the truth of the matter is we want to experience that thing. We want the feeling and the emotions of that thing. So I want to make sure I get all my points. Understanding and acknowledging where you are stuck and where you're stagnated. Number two, understanding the root cause. Am I just not clear? Am I denying it? Am I believing in someone else's dreams, someone else's mission, someone else's purpose? The cost of playing small. This has been really big for me. Being stable as a mother is huge. Being stable for our family, being the person that our friends can rely on, being the house that people gather around the table and they come and they always know that I am here, I am your friends, I am your family. There's stability here, stability for my children is always number one for me. And I'm sure it's number one for you. You want to make sure that your family is stable. So that is what our corporate jobs give us. That is what our position, the one that we wake up to every day, the one that we log onto our computers and we go to, it gives us that sense of stability. And we love it because it feels safe and it feels secure and it feels like home. I know this. I know how to do this, but we also know how to do hard things and things that actually challenge us and things that make us scared, because beyond the fear really is the deeper desire of what you want. It is the vision and the feeling that you truly want to have. It's very hard to admit that you want big things. I've been through so much in my life as a single mom. I've been a single mom two times. My oldest child is 27. My youngest child is 6. I'm 49 years old, and I'm just starting my YouTube channel in this leg of my life with you. And it's hard. It's hard because it's scary. There's nobody else here to support me. And sometimes I feel really lonely. I feel like, okay, will people judge me? Will they think that this is stupid? Am I doing the right thing? I don't sleep good at night knowing and worrying that I haven't served you, that I haven't stepped up to the plate, that I'm allowing my fear of the unknown to keep me away from doing what I feel like God has pulled me in to do. And that is to be real, to be authentic, to talk about the hard issues that we don't talk about, and to really come with the truth. So, starting here in my kitchen, at my kitchen table with my mini mic and with my notes, because I have ADHD and I don't want to forget things and ramble on and different things, this is where I'm starting. And I want to be real with you. If you want to break free from, I really believe there's three questions that you, I really believe there's three questions that you want to ask yourself if you want to. I really believe there are three questions I want you to ask yourself if you want to break free from fear. Number one, is this truly your fear? Or is it an imposed by societal expectations? Number two, how has fear held you back in the past? I have three questions for you that I honestly believe have been so pivotal in my life in order to get out of the mold of feeling like you're trapped and to break the chains and the barriers of around being free. Number one, is this fear truly yours or is it imposed by societal expectations? That's number one. Number two, how has this fear held you back in the past? Number three, what opportunities might open up if you let go of fear? I go over those questions a lot. They're actually in my journal, and I have put them here in the notes because I did not want to forget to say those questions to you because I think it's so important to really journal, think about what you really want. Don't deny yourself the truth, the truth about what you want in your life, how you envision your life, what it feels like on any given Wednesday in February, on a Tuesday. What does that life look like for you? Who's with you? Who's around? How do you feel? What do you want to experience? That what does your kitchen look like if you're standing in your kitchen and you're having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee? You know, it's early morning. Who's there? What does it feel like for you? You get to enjoy your life. We get to enjoy this life and we get to figure it out. And I'm hoping that you will hang out with me and we're able to figure this thing out together. I am so happy that you are giving me the opportunity to be with you. I am Tonia Emanuel. This is From the Edge. Stay bold, stay true. I want to, you know, be the one that you can start your journey with too and say, oh, okay, well, if Tanya can do it, and I can do it too. So I want us to break the cycle because every day that you get up and you know that you have something that you really want to do, but all the regular things that you are used to doing, logging on to your computer, taking lunch at this time, taking the kids to the doctor, making sure this thing is done, making sure mom has what she needs. All those regular things, folding the laundry, the dishes, now the dog is sick, all those things, those are the things that are within our comfort zone. And so I'm asking you to step outside of your comfort zone and do the things that are hard, the things that you're scared of, because I honestly believe beyond the fear is the life that we really want to live, is the life that I really want to live. You know it, and I know it because you wouldn't be watching this video for 21 minutes and 29 seconds if this was not where you want to be. So I am hoping that this video has served you. If you're still feeling stuck, hang out with me, stay bold, stay true, and keep making moves. This is Tonia Emanuel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.